Cinemasaurus Rex presents Kaijumania.
Welcome to Cinemasaurus Rex. I'm Rocket, and this week it is Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. Now, this film, I've got to say, is a bit of a letdown. It's probably my least favourite of the Heisei series. But let's just dive straight into the film. We start off with a shot of Mogira being built. This is the new robot. That's kind of like the next generation, next movement of Mechagodzilla 2, if you like. Being built, they're assembling it, put together. It looks pretty good how they're putting it together. Then they put its head on, and its head looks like... its head just looks naff, to be honest. I don't know what it's supposed to be. We then go seeing this little island where we see Baby Godzilla. Now, Baby Godzilla, it kind of looks cute, it kind of looks like a little Godzilla. It looks a lot better than the Baby Godzilla from the last film, Mechagodzilla 2, because that one, whilst it was alright, it did look goofy. It had this like kind of retarded look on its face. So they fixed that, it kind of looks cute now. However, this little Baby Godzilla is stumbling around, starts standing on these tear gas mines and all this red smoke's going in its face. It starts having a little hissy fit, runs off. Godzilla over here is dead. He's like, hey up, is my son in trouble? Godzilla starts coming out of the sea and he marches towards the land. Meanwhile, we've got discussions in NASA going on. They're on about some giant thing coming to Earth, and look at it, and it's Space Godzilla. Now, Space Godzilla at this point is like a little Godzilla trapped in this giant crystal, and it kind of looks stupid because he just like he's like this with his little eyes. Like, he's got this like evil grin on his face, but he can't do much. He's kind of like this. He looks like a T-Rex trying to swim. Just not impressive at this point. But anyway, they want to send Mogira after him. Even though Mogira's built to get rid of Godzilla, but here it is Space Godzilla, and they must have like just put space flight, space into Mogira, because all of a sudden Mogira can go into space and start fighting. And it's like, all right, whatever, yeah, just chuck an extra engine in or whatever you need for it to do. So Mogira goes off into space. So it's Mogira, Space Godzilla, one-on-one, #1 contenders match. And, well, it doesn't go very well. Basically, Mogira goes flying, he tries drilling him or some shit, plasmerises him. Doesn't really work. Space Godzilla just kind of barges into him, spins round, electrocutes him with his lightning lasers or whatever they are. They don't really explain what it is. It's kind of like a lightning laser breath. It does that. Barges into Mogira. Mogira is tumbling and goes off into space. Space Godzilla turns around, heads back on into space. Space Godzilla then continues his course down to Earth, and he lands down, and then all these massive crystals kind of go into his back and kind of along his spine, kind of making him like Godzilla. He still has these two big crystals on his back, but it looks a lot better now that he's on land, and he's got like these protruding teeth coming out the side of his mouth as well. He looks pretty mean as fuck, to be honest. I've got to say, he does look good now that he's standing there. I do like the look of Space Godzilla. It looks mean, it looks evil, it looks like he can kick some ass. At this point, little Baby Godzilla, because it's landed near him, he's like, hey up, what's this? He starts going round, and for some reason he just he's got a pair of balls on him. I'll give him that, because he starts giving it all this to Space Godzilla. Doesn't even know what he is. Space Godzilla just, well, he doesn't give a shit if he's a little kid or not. Just starts using all this lightning, just raining it down on him. Just puts Baby Godzilla down, puts him down, and he's completely out of it. It lasts about 5 seconds, as long as it probably should. Godzilla knows his son's in trouble. Godzilla comes walking round the corner, and then this is it. Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. Title is on the line. Now, Godzilla can't use his atomic breath, because he uses his atomic breath, he tries it. Space Godzilla, all these crystals protect him, so it just reflects straight back off of Space Godzilla right into Godzilla, putting the big man down. And then Space Godzilla, with his lightning, he just starts firing and putting the shit down, raining it down on Godzilla. Space Godzilla then starts flying and circles around Godzilla. All this is lightning shit, puts Godzilla down, and then he just like runs off. He just runs off. I mean, just after he puts Godzilla down, he does make Baby Godzilla levitate and put him in a crystal prison for some reason. And then he just buggers off. Godzilla isn't even down and out because Godzilla gets back up literally like 2 seconds later, but Space Godzilla's gone. It's like we should have had a new champion. Space Godzilla had Godzilla down, he had him beaten, and he just flies off, leaves the arena, and Godzilla wins by count out. I mean, a disappointing appearance for Godzilla. He got his ass handed to him, but he still retains his championship. Godzilla still your heavyweight champion, but he shouldn't have been. Space Godzilla, stupid, naive. I mean, he traps little baby Godzilla in the little crystal cave, whatever you want to call it, but just leaving the arena like that. I mean, what's he doing? What's he doing? Does he not even want the belt? Why is he even come to Earth? We then have like more discussions at the NASA meeting, and they're like, right, so we've got a copy of Godzilla cells from wherever, and we've got Space Godzilla cells. And hang on, where do you get them ones from? Right, Godzilla cells, we know about this. We've been going on about this for a couple of films. Where the fuck did you get them Space Godzilla cells? That's what I want to know. But they don't explain where they got it from. But they do say that these cells, get one cell, put them over each other. They're pretty much a replica. So it's like, well, how did it happen? And they go, well, it could have Mothra, when he had a fight with Mothra could have carried some of his cells off into space, or when he killed Biolante, and Biolante did all that mystic shit and went off into space. It could be one of them reasons. Do you know which one? Not a clue. Not a clue. I mean, it's kind of interesting that they don't know and they just theorise what could be. So it's a little interesting that they don't actually know themselves. Speaking of Mothra though, where the fuck is she? You know? Because Earth is under attack. Earth is being threatened by something. Mothra's supposed to be the protector of Earth. Where the fuck is she? I know that she was supposed to be buggering off, taking care of this comet somewhere. But clearly, if that comet's not going to happen for 10 years, she can come back and have a fight and then go again. You know, why is she off in space now? You know, that comet that's going to kill us all. It's what, 1994 at this point. That comet's got another 5 years to make its way here. Mothra's got time to come to Earth and to defend it. The Mothra twins, they make a little cameo in this. They're like saying, you know, Earth's fucked, so you're going to have to start fighting Space Godzilla. No, none of them say, well, where's Mothra? None of them question it. It's like, right, leave her to it. So, Mothra being selfish at this point, Mothra should make an appearance, and we want to see Mothra. So, disappointed about that. I don't know if it's explained in any little Mothra trilogy. I don't know if it explained where she's been during that time. We'll get around to that at some point. So anyway, they've got this explanation all wrapped up. Space Godzilla flying along, and he makes another landing, and this time he sets up base. He sets up his Fortress of Solitude. All these crystals going in here. I'm just waiting for instructions from Jor-El or something. So we now get a shot of Mogira being fixed. Now the last time we saw Mogira, he was in space, fucked and in the middle of space. So either he weren't damaged enough and somehow got back to Earth, or they've rebuilt a new one. They don't explain which way it goes. So I'm presuming they've fixed it, because I think to build a brand new one from scratch, I think it'd take a bit more than the time given. So they send Mogira back after Space Godzilla, and this is where we get Mogira versus Space Godzilla Round 2. Didn't go well first time, but Mogira's got this like big plasma cannon coming out of his stomach, firing all that at Space Godzilla. It doesn't really do too much. He gets his drill nose, puts it right through Space Godzilla, and he starts busting him open. He's bleeding. And then, because he's in close, Space Godzilla just starts turning into him, all this lightning and stuff, and it's doing a number. So Mogira needs to back off, starts doing the long range attack. It doesn't work, however. Space Godzilla has got his own long range attack. It puts Mogira down. Mogira is down, falling over, and he's out of action, and then the men inside Mogira are figuring out a plan. At this point, Godzilla makes his way over to Space Godzilla. And it's now Godzilla versus Space Godzilla Round 2. Now, Godzilla putting his title on the line, and he puts in a much better showing this time. He forgets the atomic breath. He knows that's not working. He knows that it just gets rebounded. So he goes straight in for the close counter, you know, starts scrapping with him. And he's doing okay. He's fighting pretty well, but Space Godzilla's still too powerful at this point. Because Godzilla then notices that all this energy that Space Godzilla has, it's coming from crystals on his shoulders and crystals all around here. So Godzilla starts destroying crystals here and there, and it's kind of affecting Space Godzilla. Megaera interferes on the match, and all of a sudden, it's thrown the match out the window. And it's now a 2-on-1 handicap match. So Space Godzilla's been screwed out of his title shot already. Doesn't matter what the outcome of the match is for him. The title can't change hands no matter what. Space Godzilla has been screwed here. I mean, it's his own fault because he should have won earlier on. Because think about it, if he'd won earlier on, then Godzilla came to get his title back and Megaera interfered again, then Godzilla wouldn't have been able to win it back. So Space Godzilla's really screwed himself over. He should be the champion. He should be walking away with the belt here. So Megaera starts firing his plasma cannons directly at the crystals on Space Godzilla's shoulders. He takes both of them out, really weakens Space Godzilla. Space Godzilla then puts Megaera down, but Megaera gets up and does this flying shoulder tackle just as fast as he can and giving it all he can, just knocks Space Godzilla down, goes flying into a building, and then he kind of blows up. He starts burning and sets on fire, and Megaera's down now. He's dead. Megaera is over. So now we've got a beaten up Space Godzilla versus Godzilla. Godzilla knows he's a chance. Now he starts using the atomic breath, but this time he uses his fiery red super atomic breath. You know, all the lasers come out of him and shit, and there's a big red fire right into Space Godzilla, and he keeps pounding in Space Godzilla with it. Space Godzilla's down, does it again and again and again, and then Space Godzilla's dead. So Godzilla and Megaera win your 2-on-1 handicap match, and the title of course remains with Godzilla. Now this film, there's lots of other little subplots, like the Yakuza are involved at some point and all this other weird shit. A lot of little subplots going on, and the movie is kind of a bit all over the place. There's no consistency and it's a bit choppy. I mean, I complained about Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla's 2 story not being a bit strange, but at least the action was solid throughout that film, and the action was really well done. In this one, the action is not as well done. It kind of feels like they had a smaller budget. Some of the effects seem a bit cheaper. The story's clunky, and it's my least favourite Heisei era film. So on them premises I can't give it a thumbs up. I'm giving it a thumbs down. It's my least favourite the Heisei era, and I don't recommend it. You don't need to watch this one. Just skip over it. Skip right past it. It's not important. Just realised actually, Baby Godzilla got trapped in a little crystal container thing. How the fuck did he get out of that? Because it shows him at the end dancing on this island trying to do his atomic breath. It's like, well, how did he get out of that crystal cave? Godzilla didn't rescue him. After Godzilla beats Space Godzilla, he just fucks off. How did Baby Godzilla get out of this crystal prison? Doesn't explain it. Well, that just kind of sums up this film really. Lack of explanations for things. Next week, however, it is Godzilla vs Destroyer. Now this is a big film. It's the end of the Heisei era, so a lot of stuff can happen. Godzilla vs Destroyer.